Magandang gabi sa ating lahat. Ngayong gabi ay pagbubulay-bulayan natin ang talata ng John chapter 14 verse 15. So sabi dito, ang pag-uusapan natin o ang title ng pag-uusapan natin is Love as the Heart of Obedience. Ang pagmamahal sa puso ng pagiging masunurin. So obedience, pagsusunod sa mga commandments. Sabi sa John 14 verse 15, "If you love me, you will keep my commandments." So in John chapter 14 verse 15, Jesus presents a profound truth about the relationship between love and obedience. So are you obedient, 'di ba? Ikaw ba'y sumusunod sa mga utos? Bilang tao, nakaranasan natin o nagagawa natin na sumuway sa mga utos. So ano ba ang tamang relationship between love and obedience? So ang unang katuruan natin is love for Jesus is the motivation for obedience. So genuine love for Jesus serves as the primary motivation for obeying His commandments. So when our hearts filled with love for Him, obedience flows naturally as a response to His love rather than as a mere obligation or duty. Second is obedience is the evidence of love for God. So obedience becomes the tangible evidence of our love for God. It is through our actions and choices that we demonstrate the depth of our love and devotion to Him. Through obedience springs from a heart that is surrendered to God's will and desires to please Him above all else. Third is God's love binds the church together. So as believers, our love for God binds us together as members of the body of Christ. This mutual love, rooted in God's love for us, fosters unity, harmony, and mutual support within the community of faith. So what is our applications in our verse? So to apply the teachings of John chapter 14 verse 15 in our lives, we can do these things or do this following. So first is obey the heart or obey from the heart. Let our obedience be a genuine and heartfelt, flowing from a deep love for Jesus. So as we cultivate intimacy with Him through prayer, worship, and study of His Word, our hearts will be aligned with His will and obedience will naturally follow. Second is prove our love for God through obedience. So let our actions or your actions bear witness to our love for God. Seek to obey His commandments, not out of legalism or fear, but out of a genuine desire to honor and please Him. So each act of obedience becomes an expression of our love and devotion to Him. Third is promote love and unity in the body of Christ. So let us actively seek to promote love and unity within the body of Christ. Show love and kindness to fellow believers. Build each other up in faith and strive for reconciliation and harmony in all hardships. So what is our discussion and our verse? So reflecting on the teaching of John chapter 14 verse 15, so let's engage in this discussion. So personal reflection. So as believers, let us take a moment to reflect on your own obedience to God's commandments. So how was your love for Jesus influence your obedience in various areas of your life? Second is challenges and struggles. So let us share any challenges or struggles you face in obeying God's commandments out of love. Third is discuss how you overcome these challenges and seek to deepen your love for Jesus. Third is accountability and encouragement. So how can we support and encourage one another in our journey of obedience, fueled by love for Jesus? So share practical ways we can hold each other accountable and spur one another in the love and good deeds. Fourth, prayer and commitment. So close the discussion with a time of prayer, committing to prioritize love for Jesus as the primary motivation for obedience in our lives. Pray for God's grace and strength to walk in obedience and for His love to overflow in our relationships within the body of Christ.